and welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. And the right-hander with the good curveball, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What do you look for here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
All right, ready to get underway. Michael Harris II getting ready to hit.
23, Michael Harris II.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Drake. Win. Next up for the Braves. Ball two. Just underway. Crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. Way out front for strike two.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. Two down, bases empty. Here is Matt Olson. Got him. Strikes out the side to be. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Number 17, Shohei Ohtani.
And down on strikes. And there's one away.
Batting second.
Now it's Mookie Betts. And that one finds its way through. And that's a one-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
The 2-1. Just
inside
missed.
ball three.
Man at first, one away. There's a swing and a miss. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. And a count 1-2. Got him swinging. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Second inning set to go. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. Swings through that one. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. So here's Riley now. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. 2 outs, bases empty. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Dominic Smith. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side here in the second. Back here in L.A., ready to go for the last half of the inning. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And 1-2.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
7.
Here's Max Muncy. And he walked
Ball
him.
4. Take your base.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
And now here is Andy Pages. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Fly ball down the line. And that one is foul. So we'll try it again. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. One, 2 now.
Ball. Down.
Muncy over at first with 1 away. Struck him out without a swing. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees. Here's the second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
That's a ball.
No score here in the second. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now in for the Braves, Mauricio Dubon. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-2.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Smith gets it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Here's a 1-1. Just missed. Outside. 3-1 now.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Ha-Seong Kim, the next to hit.
Ball 2.
Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss, and the count's even at 2. Tucker really on his horse for it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Michael Harris the second. Now at the plate, the 1-1. In the dirt. Fights that one away, still 1-2. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the inning, Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Inside, ball 2.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history
Ball.
to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Mookie to hit. Shohei on the go. Ball outside. Misses
that's
again,
inside.
5 in a row.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Struck him out swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Catcher.
Will Smith to the plate. Man at second. Runner takes off for third.
Ball.
Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he gets back in. The 2-1. Just off the inside edge.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Here is Freddie Freeman. That misses the zone. 3 balls and a strike.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a swing and a miss.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for it.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. The Dodgers with a chance to score first here in the last half of the third. Runners on the move. Pitch outside. Throw to third. Too late. Save. Double steal. The 2-1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Now one miss.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And that'll load the bases.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. The 1-1. And that one is inside.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Pitch
Ball
misses.
3.
Ball 3.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Payoff pitch. In there. Sets him down on strikes. Huge strikeout there. On to the 4th. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. And a swing and a miss there.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Matt Olson down. The Braves yet to pick up a hit here. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. on and missed. Struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Kim. Not in time, infield hit. Go ahead run on base. Austin Riley will hit next. Albies off of first with 2 away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in L.A., ready to go, bottom 4. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Next offering is fouled back. And now it's 1-2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Flails at that one. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Andy Pajas.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Fastball for a strike. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings through it for the K. It is 11th strikeout, and this one really racking up the whiffs. Ha-Seong Kim getting ready to hit. Two down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. All set for the start of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Dominic Smith. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Pajas gets under it. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Not there in time, and that's the first hit for them in this one. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
That one fouled off. There's the splitter in the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Up the middle. Ken with the throw to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Here's Mookie now. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite. Now they've made him really work in this one. His 100th pitch coming in just the fifth inning.
And that one is downstairs. And now 3-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Center field. Harris under it. And there's 2 away. The batter now will be Will Smith. And a big swing and a miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss. Sale picks up the strikeout. Top 6. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris II. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws in time, and a drop third strike leads to the first out. So up next, Drake Baldwin. Late on that fastball. That one 95 to finish him off. And the batter now, Matt Olson. 2 down, nobody on. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
That's out.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Well, we go bottom 6. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. One down. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
That's a ball.
This one in the air, center field. Harris under it. 1 away. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Looks like he wants the signs again. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Time asked for at the plate prior to the 2-1 pitch. And a 2-1 on the way. There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. Out of here. That one felt good. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0. One down. Here's Kyle Tucker. Swings through that one out in front that time. And that's inside and a good at-bat ball for.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
So a man at first. Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. Martin Perez into the game.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The count 2-1. On a line, base hit. Yastrzemski hustles it back in, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. First and second, 1 out. Andy Pages digs in now. 2 on, 1 out. Struck him out looking.
Up next for the Dodgers.
And up next for Los Angeles, Ha-Seong Kim. The 1-1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Two on, 2 outs.
Oh, that's low.
And a 2-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching down, makes the catch. We go to the top of the 7th. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. Looking to get the tying run on base. Late on that fastball.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Hernandez has a beat on it, and there's 1 down. Austin Riley at the plate. And
Ball,
it is 2-1.
inside.
Just
Ball 3.
missed.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Strike 2. The Dodgers trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. Now it's Dominic Smith. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Back here in L.A., bottom of the 7th, Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Here's a 2-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him. 1 out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop.
Here's Betts. Perez measures 6 feet even, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in Venezuela. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 1-2. Turns and fires the Betts. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Catcher.
2 down, bases empty. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side of the 7th. Ready to begin the 8th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mauricio Dubon. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Edgardo Henriquez gets the ball now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so.
Strikes him out with 101. Mike Yastrzemski now at the plate. The 1-1. Inside,
Nope.
just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Fastball for a strike. The Dodgers holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Got him looking. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beatings. Now at the plate, Ha-Seong Kim. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead.
Got him swinging for the catch. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the 8th, Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And the bottom of the 8th starts with a double.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now here is Teoscar Hernandez. Got him swinging. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So now with one away and a man at second. And now the right
Outside,
fielder,
that's a ball.
Kyle Tucker. The 2-1. That's
Ball.
inside.
That's inside.
And ball
Ball
4,
four.
2 aboard.
Perfect.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now it's Max Muncy. Straight on the inside corner.
What do you
Muncy
got?
tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder.
2 outs, runners at first and second. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris II. And he swings through that one.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Will Klein.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out. Here in the 9th. Stepping in, Drake Baldwin. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it is gone. Matt Olson goes deep. And they jump in front in the 9th. It's 2-1. Here is Ozzie Albies up to him. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Tanner Scott.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Late on that fastball.
Yep, that ball went out.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Just
Ball
misses
3.
the mark outside the zone. And a swing and a miss, being with a fastball. Here comes Austin Riley. And a 1-1. Swings through that.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is that. Back here at Chavez Ravine. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Ha-Seong Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. One-run game, bottom 9. And there's a ball. On the ground to first,
That ball's
but it
foul.
kicks foul. 2-2 down. And that's down and away. In the air, left field. Dubon on the move. And there's one away. Here's Ohtani.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Ball 2.
Breaking ball misses up and in.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 3. And he grounds one to the right side, but it kicks foul. The Braves trying to close out a one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. And ball 4 there, tying run is on base.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Here's a 1-1. Shohei on the go. Pitch is
ball
high.
2.
Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Gets him to chase after that one. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Just one out remaining for the Dodgers. And up to the plate is Will Smith. So the tying run at second. He's trying for third. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. They're down to their final strike. Two down. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves strand the tying run on base to win it.
Good guy, big dog. Good guy.
With that 10th man, those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down, and were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well executed ball game.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long